I take away their value of their women, and so they don't like me for it. Because, you know, that they want to keep their women to themselves, but you know, but that's not going to happen. So we'll see what happens.
So they like their market, women and men in
but
the
there are more
market.
guys like me than them. So if I get all the guys like me together, which could happen, you know, maybe it will eventually take over. We just got to find a way to, you know, we get enough attention. We walk around with our signs and all that stuff.
Do you see a relation, a similarity when poor man, poor worker fight for a better system? They're actually fighting for a better life, right? A poor man, a poor working man.
I'm sacrificing my whole life for this because I'm never going to be able to get a job with this. I'm labeled as a pervert all over the internet.
Right.
You know, so I'm actually, you know, if I just wanted sex, I have money, I could have saved up and just go to a prostitute. But I'm doing this not for sex.
You can even kind of pimp and have sex all the time.
I'm doing this to make a point. I'm doing this to make a point. Yeah.
I see, and it's like a working man fighting to change the system instead of brown nosing and trying to get a better deal from the bosses, right?
Right. That's the problem with the Occupy movement now. It's a bunch of beggars. It's like it's not.
They go to Times Square to beg. You know, every day used to be every day. Now weekly basis, mostly they march to the Times Square and what? Who's in Times Square, my friend? The rich.
Tourists, yeah.
A tourist, the guy who has money in his pocket.
It's sad. It's a sad thing because people don't want to have the courage to come out and support something that's real. Instead, they feel like they want to be with people that have money because they think they're going to share the money with them.
Yeah.
If they join me, then we could take over because those people would be afraid. They would expose themselves, you know. And they, you know, look, I'm the only answer. You know why? You can't take up arms right now because the cops have too many weapons. You can't challenge this idiot saying we should take up arms. You can't take up arms yet because the cops will overpower you. But if you start walking around, you know, with signs and you demand free sex and women and all this stuff, that would challenge the system. That's going to put a real dent in the system because there's a lot of powerful women out there. They don't want to go back to the time where they couldn't use sex as a commodity, where women got every equal property for everybody. That would destroy their entire system, and then they would come down on us and all guys. That's when we'd wake up and we could take over. We got to make the wives of the ruling class common property. We got to take over. So
like communism, huh?
Right, yeah. That's what they did everywhere in the Cuba. You know, when the Russians took over Nazi Germany, the woman there became common property for all the soldiers. I would like that to happen.
Don't forget about Vietnam.
What happened in Vietnam?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Vietnam too.
Yeah, so we gotta do that here.
So instead of becoming whores for the American soldiers, so all women like became free for all poor men or everybody.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying we should.
But not by violence, though.
Right. No, I'm not saying we should force them, but we should encourage that. You know, if we should put this peer pressure. We should put peer pressure, you know, on them and encourage the women to do that. Now, there will be women. If we have strong numbers, women will come by themselves. Because women like when there's a lot of people. They do what. See, women follow what guys do because they know guys run the world.
You mean they like freedom too?
They say that, but ultimately women want men. You know, there are few women. That's bourgeois feminism. They try to say like women want to be free from men. Bullshit. That's not true. That's what they brainwash you to believe. Women want to be with men. They want to have men to take care of them and all this stuff. But it's like they're being taught not to. It's like the separate, divide and conquer.
The capitalism mess it up.
And they want to make sex a commodity. And they don't want it out here, you know. But I made a big dent and that girl walking around topless, she thinks she's doing it for the wrong reason. See, I'm owning it now. I'm saying, yeah, I walk around topless, but I like to see you topless. And so what? I'm unrepentant about it. There's nothing wrong with me having sexual desires, seeing you topless. Now, if you don't like my desires, then put your shirt back on and don't go topless. As a matter of fact, if you don't like my desires, then why don't you go live in a Muslim country where they cover your whole head to toe and make you a slave? You know, you got to decide one way or the other. So I'm saying, you know, that's the choice we got to give the woman.
Okay, good luck, my friend. Thank you.
That's ridiculous. That's a crazy point of view, like.